So, last time in Chainsaw Man Devil World, after discovering the grisly remains of the last victim of the Pilgrim, the preliminary Squad 5 investigated the library, finding the Reading Devil, who first lashed out, summoning paper constructs to slash and poison them. However, a deal was made to hand the devil into the headquarters with protection against the Pilgrim, as long as the devil drew them a picture of what the Pilgrim looked like. The team called the body in and handed the devil in. Before they left headquarters, they saw the looks that Crash was getting and met with Dr. Lucy June, the devil-obsessed RDH doctor, who had a peculiar fascination in Crash. The group had a drink at Costa and then headed home, meeting Adam B, who offered the chance for the team to progress and stop this killer. Their job was to survey one of the two places the Pilgrim was likely to be. This was the Northern Docks, and then they would head to northern London if they could not find him. The group split up and searched for clues. Both of them resulted in being held prisoner in her own mind by a demonic note left by the man. They were then able to sever the demonic energy inside it, and the Pilgrim left. And so, the team hops on board the ferry.
Oh,
All right. So, the time is 7:30 as you guys head up the gangplank towards the central chamber in the ferry. This is, the lounge. Sorry, the lounge in the ferry. So this is the general waiting area for everyone to be at the start, and then once it sets off, you're allowed to just mingle around the ferry wherever you choose. You would immediately hear a tannoy blink on. There's sort of a little jingle. It's do 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 do. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our 7:30 trip across to northern London. I'm your captain, Captain Lightsworn, and I will be taking you there. Currently, pressure and wind are completely acceptable, and there should be no issues in this 2-hour voyage. Thank you very much. With that said, you hear the ferry's engines blare on this as the boat leaves dock and heads across the night.
But how does the place look? Like, is it very fancy looking?
Yeah, it's all right. It's not like, it doesn't look like, there's no chandelier. There's no, like, it's sort of basic lighting. The seats are comfy. They're not leather, but they're nice to sit on. You can see that there's two sections to it. Actually there's three. Obviously you've got the captain section of the ship. No, there's no going there. There's the outside railing, which currently despite it being summer, it is pretty cold right now. So going out there would be putting yourself against the elements. And there's the inside where you can see this lounge. There's tables set up, sort of the basic plastic tables that are in a ferry heading over. And there's also a shopping area. You can see that there's some vendors in a particular section. So much death has led people to live very fast lives, and this includes having commercial, having products sold wherever they can. So that is currently your environment.
Oh my god, yes, duty free.
Hell yeah.
Is it like a reduced price as well?
You can see that there is the food that they're selling is definitely like reduced price. You can see actually you would all see if you look down there. There is also a weapon salesman. You can see that the name currently on the plaque is currently Arms for All, with the 4 being the number 4. And currently, there's a small section you can head into to purchase various safety. So it's weapons for safety, of course, against any sort of devil attack. There's also there's obviously a newsagent's sort of whatever what you'd expect is being sold there, and yeah.
I'll actually go into the newsagent. Hakeem wants to try and grab a paper if he can.
Yeah.
See what's going on right now.
Okay, lovely. You would immediately see front page, the Pilgrim Strikes Again is straight up on the front page. You can drop if you're going to pay for it, you'll have to it'll just be 50p.
Begrudgingly, I'll give that up.
As you'll take it front page, big issue. You can see that like they've tried to get a good shot of the inside of the library. They haven't really been able to. Luckily, the police got there soon enough. You'd of course expect that there's probably shock websites where there's been leaks of the crime scene photos. It talks of the Pilgrim striking again. It mentions what everyone knows, that he has been striking in different areas in London, and it's now also saying that police believe that he is likely headed to North London, which of course is causing mass hysteria. Well, not mass hysteria, but it's causing panic right now.
Damn, this guy is really getting a lot of notice. What a drag. Oh, I mean, if he becomes famous and we take him down, hopefully we'll get more money from it. That'd be good.
It would be good. I would like some kind of money. Crash will kind of look forwards and looks towards all the different stalls around him. I'm regretting giving you everything.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Crash, but remember the details of our deal. I mean, that was a close call in that last fight. I was actually considering letting you go AWOL for a moment there. It's pretty scary. I mean, I thought we were gonna lose somebody.
Yeah. It was close. It was. But we won, though, anyways.
Yeah, we were fine.
Exactly, you're good.
Very clearly you not being fine, Alina. You were very almost killed.
You know, like, what's the phrase? C'est comme ça. Let's just have a great time. Like, we're fine now. Let's just like have a nice little 2-hour break on our journey. And like buy some perfume. Oh my gosh, I heard, okay, the best trick to do on these things is like you have to go up to like the perfume stores and you put it on and you pretend that you're gonna buy it and then you walk away and you just smell nice. For free.
For free sounds good and all, but if we've got 2 hours, I'd rather crack on with this game I'm playing. As Hakeem will once again whip out his phone as he'll proceed to put in some time for Pennymouth. I really feel like I'm getting close, guys. I'm being serious. This could really be good. That payout's going to be worth it, I tell you.
If you're going to be on there the entire trip, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, fuck. Fine, as he'll put his phone away. What do you want to do, Crash?
I don't know. Okay. We're on here for 2 hours. This metal prison on the ocean. I don't know what to do.
It's a ferry. You can look out at the sea. You could, nap. You could let me maybe, I don't know, play Pennymouth. There's a list of things you could do, man. Seriously.
We can go to the shops. We can just leave you here.
Okay. Crash will stand up and stretch his arms out before looking around. I'm gonna go explore.
I can follow you. I'll just be on my phone. I gotta kind of keep an eye on you anyway. So let's just not wander off too far, alright?
Fine.
Yeah. Hakeem will follow suit. Kind of like what people do when they're walking on the street on their phone. He'll walk. Usually, plays his focus being on the game, but he'll pop a head up every now and then to check on Crash. Make sure he isn't like eating a baby or something.
Okay. As you begin to put those hours in, I'd say because you'll be sitting during most of this, you can tick 2 hours off Pennymouth. You'll be able to focus on it for 2 hours of that.
Yeah, baby. Mm-hmm.
Crash, where would
Yeah.
you explore on this ferry?
Whatever perfume thing that Alina was talking about, I'm avoiding because it just smells weird.
Yeah.
Crash is probably gonna look at any sort of food stalls and just kind of stare at whatever they have for a while, really regretting now giving all his money away before, I guess, going out to the edge of the ferry to look out
All right.
towards the ocean. Absolutely bored. He's not the kind of person to look out across the ocean and admire the views. Crash is not that kind of person.
As you feel this just utter boredom crushing you, you would see in the corner of your eye someone very badly trying to not be seen by you. You will see the short but stocky frame of Jordan.
Okay.
It was Jordan for a moment, but they quickly moved. They were looking at you from the other side of the glass in sort of a balcony area, looking at you as you looked out. You see them move and turn around the corner, down, heading almost towards the captain's area.
This has become a lot more fun. I didn't know. Did we know that there'll be more people from our work here?
Roll a history.
Let's see. Okay, let me look. Where's the thing? Apologies, 1 second.
That's fine.
History. 17 with a -2.
17. You were just told you were getting on. That's all you heard from Hakeem. And also, yeah, that's all you heard from Hakeem.
Okay. I look back towards Hakeem. Hey,
Yo, what's up? What is it?
there's more
Sure.
RDH people here
What?
on the
What do you
boat.
mean?
I mean, there's this guy who I like to fuck with, quite a bit. His name's Jordan, and I just saw him run into the captain's quarters.
What the fuck? We were put on this mission. There shouldn't be anybody else on it. Oh, we're gonna have to
Do you want to say
fight.
hi?
Oh, it's gonna be a drag, but you want to say hi, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I got pretty good hours on here anyway. As he puts his phone in his pocket. But try not to fuck with this guy. If he's RDH, then you know he's probably not a bad dude, is he? Probably decent enough, right?
Well, he's new. That's what I know. And he's
Oh,
not
well.
really accustomed. So I'm just trying to help him. That's what I've been trying to do.
Right. Help him. I'm sure you are. Alright, Crash. I'll follow your lead.
All right. And is Alina around as well?
Yeah, she's just like, whatever, I'm down.
I'm assuming.
Alina, what the fuck? Why do you smell like that? Go put that on.
Ah!
I mean, it was free.
I thought you said you try a little bit of it on. You got that much for free? You freaking
Yeah.
drowned yourself in it.
Yeah, I mean, you can try all. I tried all of them. Okay, I couldn't really choose, so I just kind of tried all of them, and I hope that like when I walk past anyone, they're gonna be like, "Wow, she's so pretty and she smells so good."
Alina is now under the perfumed condition. This will mean that insects will not be able to go near her.
Quite literally burning my eye. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
My nose is smelling rainbows.
I know it's so fun, right?
I am gonna say if you try to stealth, I'm gonna give you a penalty because you stink.
I'm smelling rainbows. I love that.
That's so good.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys head towards this the captain's quarters.
Yes.
Cool. Upon reaching that area, the doors to the captain's quarters would open. As this time, you would see a much taller, still muscular man step out. You would, Hakeem, you would instantly see military level RDH uniform. This man is not a member of any squad. This man is part of the guard of RDH. He is sort of a mix between a member of the military and he's basically a police officer for the RDH. As you would see Marlin look out at you. Yes. Jordan said he'd seen you.
You're right there, Marlin. I wasn't expecting to see your face around here.
We're under protection. You don't need to intervene.
Well, I had no desire to anyway. I'm not getting paid to do any of that shit.
All right. But you are getting paid. He looks to, his eyes sort of glance to Crash for a moment.
Hi.
He doesn't respond, he just looks back to Hakeem.
Crash is just looking for Jordan.
Can you please put a lead on him?
You think I get paid enough to get a leash? Listen, if I had enough money to buy one, I'd be good. Besides, he's not hurting anybody. I'm gonna be his overseer, I'm not his nanny.
Peaceful. Peace.
See?
Once again, he looks to Crash with some disdain. He looks from Crash to Alina actually and would say, yes, you were there when we delivered Crash to your little group.
Yeah. Hi. How's it going? You don't seem too happy today.
It's not. I'm doing my job. Can't complain. I was hoping. Sorry, your name?
Oh, I'm Alina.
Alina. Alina and Crash. Could you please excuse us for a moment? I would like to speak to Hakeem, if I may.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep your secrets. I'm gonna go outside.
You all clearly see he's grinding his teeth. When
Alina,
Crash...
make sure Crash doesn't do anything crazy, please. While I'm away.
Yeah, no worries. Crash, do you want to go see if there's dolphins outside?
Dolphins?
Dolphins.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
We're
go.
gonna go outside and look for dolphins.
As you head off for your grand adventure to find dolphins, Marlin would walk closer to Hakeem. He would sort of pat his side. You'd notice he sort of. You can see the signs of someone who's trying to quit smoking as he pulls out a little case and then like puts it back quickly. As he goes, I will apologise for Jordan's behaviour. He was not attempting to stalk Crash. It's just, well, I'm gonna come out and ask, when Crash killed the driver, our good friend Smithy,
When did he kill?
I understand you were there when Smithy was dead. The technology devil mission.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember now. That dude got completely taken over, if I remembered correctly. Try to kill all of us.
He'll lean in as his voice takes a more gruff, sort of suppressing the rage as he'll go, not all of them were killed. One of them lived. What was up with that?
Hakeem definitely knows and remembers the details of this. Jermaine is a dumbass.
Okay.
Can you...
It's fine. You would remember it was actually thanks to the demonic powers of Alina, that you were able to get one of the people to fall asleep, and that sort of was
Yes.
able to slowly deactivate.
Yeah.
You do know that there was no real mercy shown to
To
Sniffy.
Indian blades. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Crash was killed, as he'll say.
Yeah, he did. He ripped him apart. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm back in.
So what's
Yeah.
happening?
Well, our team was thrown together. To be fair, I was in the dark a lot as far as who I was going to be working with. Alina, who you just met, she made sure that individual regained their consciousness over time. Thus, we were able to get the devil out of him. Smithy, unfortunately, wasn't so lucky. Like the many other people who were killed at the site. But if you want my advice, holding a grudge isn't really going to do you much good, mate. Because let's be honest, we don't nearly live long enough in our line of work to hold grudges now, do we?
He sort of steps closer. You definitely get not only this feeling of rage, but almost this like energy starts to fizzle sort of through him.
Hakeem will let like a long sigh out, like he's tired, like.
Okay. It stops as he says, I spent enough time away from the captain anyway, so
Take it you lot are ensuring that he's safe during the travels.
yeah, we are. That's our job, and I intend to return to it, and you must return to your duty as well. So, hope the rest of the trip goes well for you. Okay?
Marvin, be safe out there, okay?
He nods as he heads back up the stairs.
Hakeem will go off to find Alina and Crash.
Meanwhile, Alina, you take Crash along the edge of the ferry. You see that you are alone right now. No one else is on the railing at night.
Mhm.
As no roll is required for search for dolphins, you don't find any.
No.
But yeah,
Mutiny!
Do we see jellyfish?
currently the water is just completely black. You can't really see any fish right now in there. However, Crash has dark vision, so I will let Crash roll if he wants to try and see what's under the surface.
Yes. Crash will. One sec.
I'll give you that roll.
Whilst this is happening, Alina's just going, I know you're in there somewhere, dolphins. Trying to hide from me?
We can smell you. And I'm going to like look over. That's a 12 for a perception check.
12. Yeah, you don't see any fish or jelly. You certainly don't see jellyfish, and you don't see any fish either in the water. Currently, it's all very choppy and foamy around the edge of the ferry.
Do you think if I yell really loud, they would be really scared and be forced to come up?
I think if we turn around, they'll come up, and then we can turn back really quick and try and catch them off guard.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's turn around. I'm going inside now. She's gonna say really loudly, and then she's gonna do a wink. And
Uh, yeah. Me too. Mm-hmm.
All
I'm
right.
going to turn around and
she's
take
gonna
big
mouth.
steps.
She's gonna mouth like 1, 2, 3, and then assume that they'll both spin around on 3.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2,
3!
3!
You turn round, and you think you see something for a moment, but it was just more foam in the water.
I punched the side of the ship.
There is a almighty, as Hakeem, you're walking, you hear an almighty thud as everyone is like, you hear some like commotion from the lounge area, as you can probably assume what's just happened outside.
Fish bastards!
Immediately, Hakeem will rush over to where he assumes Alina and Crash will be.
This is unfair.
It is. They're hiding. They know that we're looking.
What's going on? What happened? You guys okay?
No. No, we're not okay.
What happened?
The dolphins are hiding from us, and they're so sneaky. They're so fucking sneaky.
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Right.
They're defo in there. Can you not like? I don't know. Do you not get like that vibe that this is dolphin waters?
In the United Kingdom? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. And Alina, you are helping him with this?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. No, this is great. This is awesome. All right. Let's go. As Hakeem will take a knee, and he'll start staring with his one good eye at the ocean as he will help them look for dolphins.
Okay, how long would you guys spend looking for dolphins?
I think it's a good hour. Maybe half an hour? 40 minutes?
Would you all spend an hour looking for dolphins?
I will spend
Hakeem
half
will
an hour.
he will spend as much time as he needs to before they realize that he's just leaning down playing.
Roll now. I gotta have you roll stealth for that.
100%.
or sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Against
Fuck
their passive perceptions.
Let's fucking go. Here we are. Stealth in. It's an 18.
Yeah, I don't notice.
Yeah, that beats both of them. Right, so you guys do not see this. As for the last hour of this voyage, you spend looking for dolphins, as everyone can have a point of inspiration, because that's left.
Fucking go.
And is there any last things you guys would like to do before you head into northern London?
It's come to the point where Crash will just kind of be gnawing at the side of like the metal of the ship, just not really knowing what else to do. He is like in tears at this point.
God.
Oh,
I don't think he's having a good time.
we're almost there, buddy. Crash, you
Oh,
okay?
How much longer?
Like,
Not too long now, maybe an hour.
We're not even halfway there.
yeah. But just think, like, isn't it so cool that we're like on top of the water right now? Pretty
No.
cool. Oh. Oh. Well, I think
Man.
it's pretty cool.
It's quite
Have you
cool.
seen this movie? It's called Titanic. I think you'd really like it.
He lets go of the metal and looks up. He just shakes his head.
Should we see if we can put Titanic on and then you can watch that until the end?
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Just a me-
Basically, a boat sinks.
A boat sinks.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Do like a lot of people die or something?
Yeah.
do we have it?
Yeah, we can see if we can find it.
Okay.
Can we go look for Titanic?
Oh my god.
Okay. I'll say you guys have a few options. There is a large TV in the lounge area, but it's currently just showing the ferry's trip. You don't know if any sort of DVDs could fit in there. You could also attempt. You see that there are there's no lounges. Sorry, there are cabins dotted around the ferry. These are usually opened up during big trips. The trips across like from London to say the Hastern landscape or the Northern lands. These are for like when people are like sleeping overnight.
Ooh, okay.
So
Crash points up towards the TV with like the stats of our. Was it like just the journey
yeah, it's
of our
what you'd
ship?
expect with a ferry. You've got the an estimated time of arrival. You've got the wind speed, the how many knots the ship is doing, that sort of stuff.
Is this Titanic?
No, that's the boat we're on.
You
Hopefully
should
this
just
one
told
is-
me it was Titanic.
Oh, yeah, probably. Well, I mean, this one's not gonna sink, hopefully.
Mm,
A lot of
hopefully.
people give very dirty looks. The people who are in earshot of hearing the words Titanic give kind of dirty looks, but then see the state of crash and look away quick.
Makes sense.
The moment you mentioned that we're not going to crash, now we're not going to sink, Crash looks over and just kind of gives her a small smile. But then the moment you look back, he just looks towards the floor. It's like knowing this is not going to fucking sink this ship.
I think, should we go into a cabin? Let's see if we can put it on there.
It's okay. We don't have like a full hour left, right?
You look
Flower?
up and see that you have 58
Hour.
minutes left.
50.
Oh.
You good?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Can I insight that actually? Is he good? Like speaking to him right now, is he what's happening to him?
I feel like it's up to Matt if you want to roll deception, but I feel like this is one of those moments where she says she's fine and she's not fine.
It's
Yeah.
100% that. It's like Crash feels absolutely out of their element. Usually they don't take a lot of trips or a long trip per se, even if it's just 2 hours.
Hmm.
He was like when he was brought to you guys in the first place, he was okay because he had people to like pick on when it came to like the people that we were just talking to before, like Marlon, Luca, or Jordan. But they seem to be just apart and he can't go there. So he doesn't know what to do.
Aw.
I feel for you, man.
How about like a Costa trip? Is there a cafe here?
You would see there's a cafe, but no, they would still be handing out teas. You saw there was quite a rush for it when the ferry first set off and that they were setting up. There was quite a line. Now there's barely a line. It's not a Costa. It's just the cafe that's in the ferry
Hmm.
currently.
Mm.
You can see there's a guy there. He's no longer serving. He's actually reading a newspaper himself under the counter. You can
To be honest,
assume,
Crash. Oh, sorry.
yeah, I was just gonna say you can assume it's the same one that you picked up, Hakeem.
To be honest, Crash, if you're still pretty bored, we could always play like a game together. If that would make you feel less bored.
Sure, yeah. What game?
We could play hide and seek. We could play the elevator game. It's up to you, really. Well, in fact, yeah, I don't know. Is this ferry even large enough to have an elevator?
It does not. It has stairs. There is no lift on this ferry.
Let's play hide and seek.
That sounds
Mhm.
fun. I'm
You
down.
know how to play, right?
Yeah. I've heard of it. One of us hides, one of us seeks.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Can I seek for you guys?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. How much for me?
How long? Like, I wait here for like a minute, 2 minutes?
Yeah,
let's
minute
say a
sounds good.
minute.
Okay. Go. I'm counting. 1, 2,
I'll begin to
Alright.
hide.
3.
Okay. So I think stealth rolls from Alina and Hakeem.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Ooh. Sounds good. It's a 12.
8.
An 8, all right.
Yeah.
So the way I think we'll do this is if you roll below the passive of the Seeker, they will catch you within a couple minutes, just guaranteed. If
Yep.
not, then like say 5 minutes pass, and then I'll basically ask a perception roll every 5 minutes. In game, not real life. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, where would you guys? I'll say yeah. With your rolls of 12, where do you hide, Hakeem? It's a decent. It's a you're right stealth.
Hakeem will hide in the near the perfume section. Having seen how little Crash wanted to be around that area, so he'll just go around and he'll see. He'll also spend the time just kind of maybe just checking out what they have, not spraying anything on him because he's not crazy. Yeah.
That's smart.
Cool. Yeah, you view the perfumes. They've got they've got the female section, they've got the male section. Very strong already. There's just being in there is, as Crash said, it's like smelling rainbows. As you see rather tired people who are kind of all right with you just loitering currently, like the workers. As for Alina, with your 8, where would you hide with an 8? Do you think?
She's gonna go up to the cafe, and she's gonna go up to the guy behind the cafe and go, "Can I please hide under your counter for like a couple minutes?"
Oh my god.
No.
Why?
No.
No, you can't. You
I'm
can't.
playing hide and seek. It's really fun. Please.
I'm not letting you hide under the counter. That's not within. I'll get fired.
Fine. A storage cupboard. Okay.
No, just sorry. Would you like to buy something?
If I buy a muffin,
No.
fuck. If I buy 2 muffins,
As you're arguing about this, I assume Crash, your passive perception is an
Crash.
8.
It's higher, but Crash looks back, sees Alina talking, and he doesn't go up to her. He looks around, and he also sees that Hakeem has disappeared. And then he starts walking towards the captain's quarters.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay.
No.
Alina, you continue this argument with this cafe worker. It goes on for quite a while. Like you kind of feel like you should have been caught already, but I assume you don't take no for an answer. How long are you willing to argue with? I need to know for the next bit of RP.
maybe like 10 minutes. She's just gonna keep adding on things to an order, and be like, "What if I bought?"
Okay, in that case, eventually your order is now extended to 3 drinks for all members. 3 drinks and I'd say 4 like sandwiches and snacks. So could you actually roll a persuasion check at that point?
18.
Yeah. Okay. You have to cough up £35 for the whole order, but he doesn't
Okay,
agree
sure.
to
Yeah,
hide.
I'm down.
I respect it so much.
Wow.
I respect the RP so much.
And he also just goes, if you hear my manager's footsteps, do not leave the cupboard.
Okay. I won't.
I'll start getting your order ready. Get in.
Okay.
He slams the
Oh,
door behind you.
she's gonna be like, "Oh, take me on a date first."
As you think this, and you're now in this like enclosed space, you feel on your lap this presence enter, and these 2 green eyes flash at you from the darkness. As you hear, I really hate water.
Yeah, but at least we're not on it. Well,
I really thought one of you was going to fall in when you were looking for the dolphins.
Yeah, I think I don't need to do that anymore. I mean, I fell in not long ago, so
Yes, I'm
I've
aware.
I've swum enough this month.
Oh well, this is nice, I suppose.
Yeah.
As you hear the sounds of like whizzing, I'm sorry, of machinery as he prepares all the hot drinks and snacks for you and your friends. Crash, you make your way
Yes.
down the hallway that you remember towards the captain's quarters. You don't see anyone outside.
No one's
You,
outside? Shit,
no
okay.
one is outside the captain's quarters.
He starts to walk, he doesn't go in. Is there any sort of window within it that you can just look through?
There is a circular window, yes. It looks out to the stairs, and you can see the stairs like go up, and then they go to they go. Actually, yeah, they would just go. Yeah, they go straight up, and you can see the ceiling of the cabin, but you can't see anyone from your view.
Yeah, fuck it. He'll open the door slowly.
Can you roll a stealth,
Yes,
please?
I will. 10.
You open the door,
Mhm.
believe stealthily, at least you don't make any noise, and you start to slowly walk up the stairs. You can hear beeping sounds and the sort of the crash of the waves outside as before you have time to react, as you like poke your head above the edge and you see the captain stood there. You can see next to him the co-pilot, co-captain next to him, both of them in sort of smart uniform that you'd expect. You see Jordan look directly at you, sort of put hands to his pocket as he sort of stumbles, as you hear from behind you, Dundervin, as there is a burst of energy from behind you and a sword is at your throat, as Marlin is behind you. You see he's currently wielding this great sword in one hand somehow. This powerful black and silver blade is at your throat as he whispers in your ear. You really couldn't resist, could you? What are you trying to do now? Kill the captain? Kill another driver?
That's an
Jordan, get your
overexaggeration.
weapon out. As Jordan nods, he puts his hand up. Contract fulfill, Adam. As there's a burst of energy, you see this long pistol with a silencer appears at his hand as some sort
Whoa,
of
whoa.
places a weapon in his hand.
That's a bit overkill. I just wanted to say hi. A friend to a friend, that's it. I was a bit bored.
I don't fucking believe you. Where's the rest of your squad? Have you dealt with them?
We're playing hide and seek. I thought maybe one of them might be here.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Because technically you are telling the truth, but yeah, you're gonna need
Technically, it is, I guess.
No, it is. I'd count that as enough truth, but you still need to roll.
That's 2 threes. And then I'll look around and I'll say, you guys are going really far to keep them hidden.
I've had enough of this. Jordan, stay with the captain. Keep him all right. Yes, yes, sir. I'm taking him outside. As you are slowly, very awkwardly, because he currently has a great sword to your throat, drawn back into the hallway. As Jordan quickly looks side to side and then starts to frog march you outside towards the railing.
Okay.
Do
It's
you
still
say
very dark outside. It's cold out here as well.
why you do it?
I did
Wait.
want to ask a question though, if that's okay, sir.
All right. What?
I was just curious what you and Hakeem were talking about earlier, because you didn't want me there. I felt really, left out.
I wanted to hear from your overseer what he felt about you murdering our friend.
Who?
To him, couldn't be helped.
The driver, right?
As you say that, the blade begins to press into your throat. You feel a demonic energy around it. This is a weapon from a devil.
Hmm.
And it is currently reacting to your skin.
I don't mean anything bad when I say that. But it's also this whole thing that we got going on here isn't so good for you either.
What do you mean?
That psychopath tried to kill us. He got his mind taken over. So I dealt with him. I protected people, I did my job. If you wanted to hear my perspective, I would have told you. But you don't like doing that, apparently. I know people like you hate people like me, but I'm just trying to move through as well. I'm not here to kill anyone except for a particular fiend. That's it. I just wanted to hang out.
Roll another persuasion.
Alright. This persuasion just disappeared. There we go. Even worse. That's a 2.
Oh, fuck.
A 3, and a 2. How brilliant is that?
So good.
He's going to kick you to the ground at this point.
Oh shit, okay. Try it.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try it. Well, that's just a 10 to do it. You will need to make, because he's trying to like knock you prone, you are gonna have to an athletic or acrobatic. So it's a 10 from
Fuck, that's an 11 for athletics.
Okay, you keep your footing. You're able to stumble out of his range. He points the sword, which you heard him name, Dan Trafil. Dan Telleran, right at your throat at this point. The point of this at this time is at your throat as he goes. I know what you're capable of, and I'm not going to risk the lives of the people down there.
But to be honest, I'm not capable of much with this thing on my chest. I think you're okay.
I think you're a cunt.
That's one way to describe me, sure.
I submitted a request for your removal after you killed Smithy. But it's been denied. I don't know if you have friends in high places. I don't know if your corpse is some rich fucker's body. They're keeping you safe because of it. I don't know what it is, but they don't want you removed.
Maybe, just maybe, it's a hypothesis. Is that I am useful, and that makes you scared of me.
I'm not scared of you. When you work where I work, you learn that that fiends, they're devils that got scared themselves. That's what you are. So you know what? Contract fulfilled. His sword vanishes. I don't need to do anything to you. At least not yet. Because I know that you pissed your fucking pants at some point. And now you're just like me.
You're boring. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Starts to walk off.
He's already walking off.
Okay, he goes back to the main room, and is Alina still there, or is she gone?
You
Oh, yeah.
see, I will say I really I respect. I'll let Alina. You can re-roll your stealth with advantage.
Because she's in the thing
Yeah.
now. Because
Yeah.
last time I
Yeah.
thought she was taking her order. Next time
The order
she's not
at this
there.
point has been prepared. It's on the side right now, and
Yeah,
roll after Alina's rolled stealth. You can roll perception.
sure.
Yeah. 15.
All right. Perception. 8.
8, yeah, cool. You don't see you glance over the cafe with this massive order on the side, but you don't think anything of it as you walk past.
Hmm.
As you spend another couple of minutes, sorry, another like another 10 minutes actually looking, you can't find anyone. Please re-roll perception. This
Yes.
time, I'll say with advantage if you're sticking in the
Boing,
cabin.
boing. No, my fucking god, what are my rolls? That's an 8 and a 6.
Oh god.
8 and a 6. You still can't. Another 10 minutes passes. You can't find them for the life of you. For the life of you.
Gosh.
Actually,
I'm starting to
I will say
panic.
actually after the next 10 minutes, you begin to hear arguing outside your cupboard, Alina, as you hear footsteps, and then, well, who's the order for? Well, who is it? Who is it for? Who have you prepared? It's they've walked off. They've gone. No. Where are they? They couldn't have walked off. They'd be here now. It's fine. It's all right. It's you're saying fine, but I don't think it is fine. As Alina, Crash, everyone can now see there's an argument going on in the cafe between the manager and the person working there.
Okay, hold on. I can definitely do something about this. Let's have a look.
Oh boy.
Let's have a look. Well, she made a promise to the guy that she won't mess it up for him. Okay,
I will say
she's
because you know this, Alina, you have been blinking while in the cupboard because it's currently dark enough to activate your hybrid form. So you've been like you know to like keep your eyes not completely closed.
yeah. Okay. Perfect.
You've been winking, I should say, with
Yeah.
angel stuff.
Perfect. Oh, okay. Is there? I'm assuming there's like a bathroom nearby the like cafe area.
Yeah, there'd be a staff. Yeah, toilet somewhere.
Is there like a customer toilet?
The customer toilet is further. It's about 50 feet the other direction.
Okay, she is going to cast minor
Okay.
illusion, and she's gonna throw like a voice into the staff toilet and be like, "I'll be a minute," and pretend like she's throwing up.
Okay, Can you roll a perception? There is like a crack in the cupboard where you could maybe poke your eye out and see, because you need to see the spot to cast
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
direction. As you do this, you sort of rearrange yourself. As Misfortune says, "What are you trying? What are you? Oh, no, stop! You pushing me!" As can you roll perception, please?
Yeah. Okay.
Why are you channeling your magic now?
Because it's funny. 13.
It is funny.
You're able to see it, and you cast this. The manager, she immediately looks around and just like she immediately leaves to go see who's in there. There's quickly a tapping on the cupboard, like, get out now.
Okay. She's gonna get out and be like, "Thank you, and then
Go,
she's gonna
the
run.
order's there. Go.
She's gonna run and grab the order.
He helps you over the counter, very sheepishly, like looking around to make sure no one saw him. As you seem just to be like, go grab the order, go.
She's gonna write her number down on a little napkin and hand it over and just go and leave.
Cool. You hand you hand him this. He'll take it.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he fucking-
As you take the food, and at this point, I will say, Crash, you see Alina.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious.
There you are.
Oh, damn it. I thought I was so good.
You were. You were really, really good. That's a lot of food.
Yeah, do you want some?
Yeah.
She's gonna be like, choose what you want, and she's just gonna hold it all out, and you can pick. I've got like 3 coffees. I've got
Uh-huh.
like 4 snacks, and
I'll take one of the snacks and I'll just hold it. I haven't found Hakeem yet.
oh, where would Hakeem hide? Is there a casino in here? I feel like he'd like that.
He would. Maybe?
Let's have a look.
All right. Hakeem, would you have switched spots, or are you still where you were
Oh,
before?
I would have. Yeah, I would have switched spots. He would have gotten bored of just.
All right.
running
Please
around.
roll. Please roll another stealth. And
Well,
as for Crash and Alina, you can now help each other. So either you both roll, or
Ooh.
one of you rolls twice. One of you gets advantage.
Should we both roll separately?
Okay.
Okay. Boink. Natural 20 for 22.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Well, did you get a natural 20, Hakeem?
That's so good.
Oh. Natural 20.
It had to happen eventually.
It had to.
Unless if Hakeem hasn't rolled a natural 20,
Yeah, I
then
didn't roll.
Hakeem, where would your next spot have been?
You would have caught him in one of those like cheap ass like on ferry like convenience stores trying to purchase a lottery ticket. Oh,
You're trying
damn.
to purchase it. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I said, "Oh, you got me! Wow, you guys, you really did a number on me."
Yeah, I could smell you.
Casino.
What does that mean?
Hmm?
Well,
Yeah, you are kind of. What are you buying?
Just getting a lottery ticket.
Oh yeah.
You purchase a lottery ticket. Please, I believe, yeah, £3. We'll say £3 for the lottery ticket. I don't actually know the price of lottery tickets in real life because I've never bought one before.
They're like £2, £2.50.
Oh, okay, put £2 then.
Sick.
You would see, yeah. Sorry, go on.
I'm broke as shit once again. You see, Hakeem's spent pretty much the majority of the money that you've given him. But I have a lottery ticket now, so
What? You don't have any money left.
oh no, I do, just not any of what I got from you, unfortunately.
Where did it
Ah,
go?
Such a fickle thing. Don't worry, I'll make sure I get some more back. But thank you for your concern.
Fine. How much longer do we have on this damn thing?
As Hakeem goes to check his watch.
Check your watch. You would have blown 30 minutes. You would have blown half an hour on this, so you've got you got half an hour left.
We got half an hour left. There is one more thing I guess we could do if you're interested, but I tend not to enjoy it too much.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, we did almost die in that last encounter. Maybe it'd be a good idea to refine our teamwork a bit. I know that some other squads do it, but it's so boring, and all you do is fight, I guess, and train and work on the areas you feel you're lacking in. But it might be useful, at least keeping us alive. You don't have to, though. We could do something else if you want.
Yeah? I think it's a good
Okay.
idea.
the better we fight, the more fun the fights, I guess. So what's a part of this plan? What do you have any ideas? That was rambling in your mind?
Oh, and I mean no offense by this, but I've never really been teamed up with anybody who's like you two. Maybe it'd be a good idea for you guys to spar, and then I can watch and I can get a good idea as to how you fight. It might help me encountering devils and fiends in the future.
Are we supposed to fight on a ship? A commercial ship?
No, no, no. You wouldn't be transforming, I guess. That's a good point, actually. We could spar just without your powers.
So,
Yeah.
not fight?
Oh, fight for sure. Fighting is a bit more serious. You know, sparring is what we'd actually be doing. You two would be doing. I would be
I feel like you
watching.
just want to see us fight. I feel like you're just trying to get like free entertainment.
What? No, I don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't sound like me at all. That sounds more like Crash.
I could fight.
See?
I mean, spar.
Are you gonna make me spar with him? I mean,
Yeah,
respectfully,
I think that's way more fun.
but if I get wounded, I don't just get better. Do you know? Like you nearly died,
Oh,
and that doesn't freak you out because you can like heal yourself. If I lose a limb, my limbs don't grow back.
yeah, but you won't lose a limb because you're not actually fighting, right? And she's gonna give you a little head tilt and then just like kind of close her eyes in on you and be like, fucking play me.
This is such a drag. Alright, sure. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Crash is grinning ear to ear.
I'll live on that.
All right. So, where would you look to find a space to fight? Oh, sorry, to spar.
Any changing room that or maybe a bathroom. I don't know. Somewhere that would
Yeah,
be
you could. Yeah, you could definitely find a yeah. Changing room is actually precisely what it is. This is sort of a communal changing like area. Sort of, it's like a large bathroom, like like an airport bathroom almost. So it's still
Oh.
quite a cramped space to bar, but it's good enough.
Mm-hmm. All right. We should probably establish some form of rules so we know what we're getting into.
Sure. Hit me with them.
Obviously no killing. I prefer not to die.
Yeah.
No moves that might, be a bit overkill. I don't really see a point in using any of my devil contract stuff, for instance. And if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind you like not turning into that grotesque form of yours. Kind of freaks me out a bit.
Sure, yeah, no, I could say like this. I could just beat the shit out of you.
Thanks. Yeah, that sounds great. Cool. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I guess we'll have like a point system.
Sure.
The point of it will be to refine our defenses, I guess. We're not again we're sparring. The point of this would be to improve on something that we're lacking. You were taking a lot of hits in that last fight, so maybe that would be good. Yeah. Sounds
Yeah,
good
and
to
you can train, you can get better, and maybe one day you'll get as strong as me.
All right, Crash. Yeah, that's why we're doing this. Okay.
Is that it?
Sounds good. Then I guess if Alina, whenever you think we should stop, we stop. So we don't overdo it.
Yeah. I think sounds good.
All right then. As Hakeem will kind of like take a few steps back, take a deep breath out, and just be like, "All right, yeah, all right, I'm ready."
Wait, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. She's gonna walk across with her like arms up, pretending to hold like one of those like boxing boards,
Fucking hell.
and she'll be like, "Round one."
You see that Misfortune has sort of appeared looking round the corner before you enter the change room and goes, "You are so ridiculous sometimes."
I know. Okay, fight.
All right, and with that, please roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright.
Boink. Oh, that's a 5.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Fucking hell.
All right. Immediately, right off the bat, Hakeem, despite your tired-looking frame, you play Crash into thinking you're too tired, and you immediately are able to take your move first.
Mm-hmm. Little does he know, I'm always tired. I'm going to go rush up to him. I'm not gonna hit him with. I hit him with an attack. Just come down with the scythe. Keep my distance, so I'll let the. Actually, no. I'm gonna maintain distance. So I'll make a ranged attack with the scythe. So it'll come down, zoom, just to slash him.
Okay, go for it.
That's a 15 to hit.
Just misses. Just misses.
Oh, that's it.
Cool. You bring the scythe down. Crash. You are able to telegraph this attack and move out of the way.
I kind of reach down quickly towards my belt and flip out my hand axe and block it. So we're using weapons.
What are you
Okay.
talking about, Crash? Of course we're using weapons. You're a fucking fiend, dude. As you see, Hakeem step back, kind of afraid, like shit. He'll rush up as he's gonna go bonus attack. I'm gonna make a melee attack with my unarmed strike against you. Oh, deck. That's an 8.
Oh.
Hakeem went for a kick.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Ooh, one moment. Initiative 10. Nothing happens. Please continue, Crash.
Initiative 10, nothing happens. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
thanks for
okay.
that, Sean. Appreciate that.
Okay.
Mm.
Crash will look up and he's gonna throw his hand axe to the floor. And he's gonna just show off both of his hands, which are just almost like sharpened, like a bunch of daggers on his fingers, and he's just going to claw out at you with one attack.
Hate this shit.
That's an 11.
Hakeem is able to evade it as it doesn't hit.
Every attack you guys are throwing is just block, block, block.
And I slice down, I miss you, I break half of the sink off, and I look up towards you. I'm a bit tired today, so I can't go all out anyways. It's your turn.
It's totally fine. I'm not really going all out either. Also, I hope that sink doesn't cost too much because I will not be paying for it. As I'm gonna go once again. As I would go again with the scythe to try and hit the guy.
All right.
That is a dirty 20.
Ooh, yeah, that hits.
As you take 8 slashing damage to bring it down. I don't know if the slashing damage is incorrect, by the way, because it's been 8. Maybe it's just allowing me to get 8. I don't know. I'll leave it for now. Yeah, I get 8.
Yeah. If you click on it, it's 1d6 plus 4, and you got a 4.
Okay, cool. So it's just rolling the same. It just rolled the same. Awesome. Yeah, I take 8 out as I slash.
Yeah.
As you try to block it, he just slashes fairly deeply into your arm.
Some blood is spattered across the room, making parts of the floor slightly slippier.
Bonus action, I will disengage. Will I move? Wait, actually no, I won't. How big is this changing room?
You've got, it would be sort of, maybe it's out 10 foot. It's 10 foot by 30 foot. So you can move, currently if you're in the middle of the room, you can only move about 15 feet back.
Alright. I won't do that then. I'll just kick him. I'll just kick him.
Fair.
7. I got that one, so not one.
Yeah, you miss. You actually you spin round, misjudge it, and kick one of the mirrors, causing like a crack.
Fuck! As Hakeem just stares at the mirror. I can't believe this shit. This was a terrible idea. And I'll end my turn.
Lovely.
Okay. I dash towards you. Immediately, like I pounce off of the ground, and then I swing out. I'm gonna reckless attack you.
Okay.
So my first one is a 22 to hit. Second one is a 12 to hit. So I'm taking the 22, and that's 6 slashing damage.
Yep. Strong. Didn't get a short rest since the last time we fought, did we? Did we get a rest?
I think I got a short rest.
You got an hour passed, so yes, you would have short rested.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 6. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Yep.
And that'll be it. I slash down towards you, and I scratch across your arm, as now we're both bleeding.
Since you're now both bleeding, at the start of the initiative, can you both make a dexterity saving throw?
Fuck. Okay.
Oh sure, yeah.
It's the
I'll
top
be
now
my
anyway.
turn.
It's a 19 for me.
19, you're fine. You're able to keep your footing on the slippery ground. Crash.
Oh yeah. I thought I would do it at the beginning of my turn. That's 10.
10 makes it.
Okay.
You're
Slip it a
both
little
able to
bit.
keep your
I'm
footing.
good.
Alright, I'm going to action. Use an action as my scythe will come around. I'm going to try and grapple him.
You have advantage on this one.
Sexy. As it's a grapple. Actually, yeah. How does it? Do I have to make an attack, John? I don't know if we discussed.
It's an
this.
athletics check from you.
Awesome. But am I not? I'm not able to use my acrobatics for this, though, am I?
Not currently.
No. Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. But I have advantage. Is what?
Yeah,
Right,
advantage
cool.
in athletics.
Just one. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, fuck!
Roll again.
So, well, fuck, I'm rolling again. No, 4. There you go. Natural.
So crash. You can roll if you want. If you think you can get a natural 20 as well.
I can do it.
Sure. Ah, that's 12.
You have been grappled. Your speed
Okay.
is now 0.
As I
Okay.
will bonus action disengage, you see Hakeem go all the way back. Oh wait, no, that costs a key, doesn't it? I'm not gonna do that.
That would be a key point, yeah.
That's a key point. I won't do that then. Cause no, I will. Yeah, I will do actually. Fuck it, because he's gonna attack me if I stay anyway. So yeah, I will move out of his range. I won't spend a. In fact, sorry, I will bonus action kick him, and then I'm gonna move away. There you go.
You're gonna move away. Okay, cool.
So I'll kick him first.
That
It's a
hits.
17 to hit. As
Yeah.
Hakeem winds up a leg, you'll be like, you know that hurt, you know? As it kicks you square in the balls.
Oh, fuck!
Square in the balls.
As you are currently grappled, the rule with you, you are currently actually the condition we use is tethered. So your speed is 0 outside of the direction of the chain. Which means you'll have to move over the blood to get to Hakeem.
I haven't moved yet, but yeah.
Oh, you haven't moved yet, or you're already moved.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, because when I move, you get opportunity to attack against me.
You do get opportunities as he moves away.
So
Okay,
I
so
will
you,
now move.
yeah, you will now move. Okay. I will then, use my reaction to attack you for a natural 20.
Fuck.
Oh no, it's not disadvantage. You're not. Yeah, that is a natural 20.
All right, that'll be 10 slashing.
You make a powerful slash to Hakeem as now this bathroom is starting to get Very nasty. Your hand sort of swings. Because of the crit, you go so far, you smack one of the taps as this little sprit of water begins to coat the floor.
You shouldn't have kicked my nuts. I'm going to run towards him through the blood.
Please make a dexterity saving throw. Higher DC now.
5.
You trip over, your movement is wasted as you fall prone.
Oh, fuck.
I'll say you can get back up, but that'll be your turn.
I'll get back up.
Alright, we go back to the start of the turn. At this point, Misfortune would turn to you, Alina, and go, I can hear someone's coming.
She's gonna shout out, go, hey guys, I think we should pack it up and hide, because I think someone's on their way.
What do you mean?
No, I'm enjoying this. Let's.
Okay, maybe I'll just hide, and then she'll just try and hide behind something or in a cupboard again.
I need to hit him one more time.
As we now go back to the start of the turn, Hakeem, it's your turn.
Fuck, man. I told you I don't regrow limbs. Why you keep going for my arm? As I'm gonna make a ranged attack at him with the chain that isn't tethered around him. So straight to his head.
Nice.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, because he fucking crit on me, and that hurt a lot. So I'll be a little bit mean. Yeah,
do it.
I'll make this. I'll make this a Kensai shot. Oh wait, no, that's what. Yeah, so I'll spend my bonus action.
Yep.
Make this a Kensai shot. So I'll do an extra 1d4. I realize I actually don't have a way of rolling that, which is kind of annoying.
You could just roll an extra d4 on the dice on the side of the screen.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll do that then.
After you, if you hit.
And so I roll advantage because he went reckless, didn't he?
Not.
No, because his
last.
turn, he just fell over for his turn, so there's no advantage.
Fair. No, you're right.
But 17
Fine,
hits.
17 to hit. Cool. So you take. You take 12 slashing damage.
Fuck. Wow. Okay, one sec. Wow. Okay, that did a lot.
You guys wouldn't hear this. Alina and Misfortune would hear the door open, and then the door immediately close. As the other trying to enter immediately thought better. As it is your turn, Crash, after this attack.
Would have moved away from him again, by the way. Sorry, I was going to say.
Okay, the whole ground is now watery because of the tap being smacked, so you do need to make a dex save as you move across the ground.
It's an 18.
Alright, you're able to keep your footing as you sort of glide across the ground. It's Crash's turn. If you move, you can move, I'll say you can move a full 20 feet from Crash if you go into one of the cubicles.
Oh, so yeah, sorry, you're still talking to me. Yeah, I would have done so, and basically the chain is like tethered against the edge of the door, as I try and get myself that little crevice as much as I can.
Very nice. Crash, it's your turn. You're still
Oh,
10.
you fuck! And I'm going to use aggressive as a bonus action to move my speed towards my enemy in this case.
Cool.
Using my speed as well to just move through.
Yeah, I'm gonna say because it's aggressive. I'm gonna say you sort of go prone, but you sort of go to all fours. You use all of your movement, but you don't need to make a dex save as you make it to him.
Okay.
Still grappled, but in his face now, in the cubicle.
Oh shit.
I want to grapple them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So it's an athletics check, right?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? It's a 9.
Acrobatics or athletics from Hakeem.
Doesn't that one?
Well, there is
This is just a messy fight. This is a messy fight. We're just like slipping and falling in the water.
You sort of
For the
both
story.
slam each other you're both grappling each other now. You sort of both slam each other into one of the sides of the cubicle, sort of both grappling each other. All speed is now 0.
Stop wriggling, you worm!
There's piss on the floor. What are you doing?
That'll be me.
I'm just going to assume Alina and Misfortune both move around to get a better look at the fight.
Yeah.
It's moved into the cubicle.
We're drinking the coffees and eating the snacks. I'm feeding Missy
Oh.
some snacks.
Yeah, Misfortune would have there would be like a tuna sandwich, and he's eating that.
Yeah.
As oh my god, wait, that was just Crash's turn. It's Hakeem's turn. We crash on there.
Hakeem's gonna look up, having now been grappled as well, and we're kind of both struggling. Look over to Alina and just be like, Alina, what happened to calling it when you know we were doing this enough?
I don't think this is enough just yet. I think this is still fine.
Damn it!
This is quite good.
Yeah, it's just fine.
If you say so, as I'll go in for my attack against him then. Again, I'm not gonna spend no key points. No, I'm not trying to fuck him up. I don't want him to try and fuck me up. So, yep, I'll go for a slash, trying to cut like his shoulder. That's like obviously he's using a kind of grips onto me right now, trying to break away. Oh my goodness. 17.
That hits, yeah.
That's 5 slashing damage to your shoulder.
I'm just bleeding all over you right now.
Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, I don't have. This is my only shirt. As I was gonna use a bonus action to kick you, but I will actually instead drop the I'll drop my grapple on you, and I'll put my hands up. I yield. Right, yep, you got me, man. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Good on you, man. Good on you.
Jesus. Okay. Crash will he's still breathing really heavily. But then as he sees you raise your hands, he slowly starts to stand back up, and he is like a little bit woozy at the moment, and he kind of crashes into the side of the stall. He does look beat up.
So does Hakeem. Hakeem also doesn't. He looks pretty fucked up as well.
You hear a crunch from the store.
What was that?
As the store collapses.
Oh.
Oh shit.
This was your idea.
Well, was it fun?
I pull out the snack that I got earlier, and I'm gonna eat it.
All right.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to say that you guys should both add a feature to your character sheet. The current name I have for it is Rough and Tumble. Each of you guys share a D4 between yourselves, and you can use this D4 to use the bait and switch feature from the Battlemaster fighter. So
What?
That's
So
insane.
it's a D4. Once per day, one of you can choose to do bait and switch yourselves. I'm doing it mainly because you said you're working on defensive, and also you guys were grappling each other a bunch. So
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah.
so add
Wow.
that is a D4 between you. So as soon as it's used,
Yeah.
that's it. The other person doesn't get it. Add that as a feature from this training.
Yeah.
As I would also say, Hakeem, as you're trying to patch yourself up and try and get the blood stains off your shirt, you would see that you've received a email from RDH, which the email just has the reservations for a hotel room, 3 beds in the Moonrest Hotel in northern London.
All right, guys. Seems like we've been positioned up somewhere. I reckon we get to that hotel as soon as we can so we can rest. And no more fighting,
Okay.
training. That was a terrible idea.
You sure?
Positive. Hope that was interesting for
Okay.
you. As I give daggers to Alina. That was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. That was great. Thanks, guys.
Ah.
Yeah, Hakeem will dust himself off and he'll rinse his shirt. He'll take his shirt off and he'll begin to rinse it under the water in the tap. Try and get some blood off of it.
Yeah, you do your best to get it off. I believe. Were you in your RDH uniform?
He's always in his RDH uniform.
Yeah, then it would be very hard to get the blood stains off as it is white.
Oh.
The
Uh-oh.
art we have of you. Yeah, the waistcoat is fine. The waistcoat, the blood just blood on black just goes. As I know, being a prolific serial killer, I know that the blood on black just doesn't really show so much, but the whites are tough. You notice the best way to do it is just roll your sleeves up to try and get the blood to not show.
And that's what I'll do. I mean, no, my
As
sleeves are already up, so I'll say so because if we're talking about the art, in the art, his sleeves are already up, so I roll them extra high up then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll them extra. As with that, there is the dee-doo-dun-dun. Thank you, everyone. We have now reached northern London. If you could all make your way out of the ferry in an orderly fashion.
Finally. Finally. He starts to like bloodied walk out of the
Oh
bathroom.
no! you crash as you guys make your way. You, Alina and Hakeem, you would start making your way towards Crash, who would have already joined the line. A lot of people, Crash, you notice, turn to you and ask if you need help, and they also ask if you need a hospital.
No. And I start moving.
Okay. As you guys would make your way to the northern London docks, currently you see it's 10 o'clock right now. Oh no, it would be 9 o'clock right now. City's still awake, but you do notice as you walk your way, I assume, to the Moonrest Hotel, you notice a feeling of paranoia that's creeping throughout the city. There is a lot of fear going on right now. You'd make your way to the hotel, straight up to the desk, I assume. Front desk.
The reservation in hand.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we
Yes,
have a
a gentleman has already done all the paperwork. He's waiting upstairs.
Is he now? Alright. Oh, thank you, man.
Thank you. She nods to you, or looks very worried at Crash, as she should say to you. Do you need us to call?
Why does everybody keep asking me that? No, I'm good.
Okay. She would nod to go back to her paperwork.
But there's someone waiting for us upstairs?
Yeah, it's probably the director.
He looks down towards his fucking bleeding body. Well, that'll be fun then.
You're alright, by the way. I know that kind of got out of hand for a moment there.
Did it?
Well, as he kind of lifts his arm, as you see like a little bit of his flesh dangling off of his arm. I went kind of, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I should ask if you're okay, because I know you can't heal super well from that.
Yeah. He'll probably keep me up tonight. Thanks for that, buddy. But yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine.
Cool. Cool, we're fine then. I'm good, though.
Yourself, Alina?
Yeah. All good.
Question for the booking, actually. How many rooms was booked?
You see that It was. I said 3 beds. That's not true. It was 2 rooms, one single, the other double.
Of course, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. As you guys would make your way to the rooms, you'd see room. So it would be room 38 and room 37. One of them, room 37, has a welcome in, and room 38 currently has a do not disturb on it.
Knock
Do
on
we knock on the
the
do not disturb?
yeah.
As you knock on the on the do not disturb room, which I think what I said was 37. You knock on 37. You hear, "Come in."
Oh.
That doesn't sound like the director.
I think that's the. I think I remember that voice though. Yeah, I'll come in.
You open the door. Whoever you thought was there is not the person you see as you enter the well lit room. You enter the double room actually, and you see on one of the beds a very small person is there, as the 3'8" boy, it looks like, steps off the bed. You see this long ginger hair in a ponytail as he looks up at you and goes, "Preliminary Squad 5. I'm near. I'm from Squad 4. As we are taking a break there.
Nice.
Crash is just laughing right now. Yeah, okay.
Yep, we'll be breaking for about 20 minutes if people are down.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, bloody bathroom fight. Let's go.
Not just
That
a
was
bathroom
great.
fight. There was so much going on already. The fucking
Yeah.
hide and seek, looking
Oh,
for
hide and
dolphins in the United Kingdom seas was hilarious.
Perfect. Oh, by the way, I'm doing a new rule with inspiration. When you roll inspiration, you have to roll higher than your previous roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that. That's cute.
It also means you can also, if you roll a 19, you can use your
Get a
inspiration
natural
to make
20.
a crit if you want.
God damn. I'll need to remember that.
So you now have like 2 uses for inspiration. You can either be like, I want to roll higher, or you can be like, I want to crit. Okay, with that then, welcome back. As Crash laughs in this person's face, Nia reflexively scowls and then looks to Hakeem and Alina as he says, we were just given information about. Will you stop laughing? We were given information.
I didn't know the RDH did pranks like this. You're so small.
Yeah. No, don't worry. We've got some people like you as well in our group. I get used to it. So anyway,
Sorry.
we've been sent information about tomorrow's thing. They wanted me to congratulate you on the laptop. They were able to find hideouts. Now, currently the police are investigating them, but we don't expect to find him in there. One thing we've learned about this prick is that he likes to set traps. But I can see that you're tired, and also, did you decide to get into some sort of fight outside the hotel before you got here?
Oh, this was training. Yeah, this was us training.
Wow, you really want to move up, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
All right then. Well, simple thing. We're meeting outside the hotel, 8 o'clock. Better get your sleep. Breakfast is free, apparently.
Yes.
See you then.
That's good.
See you then.
He would walk away.
I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have money.
Me too. It's not fun, trust me.
Alright, I'm going to bed.
Alright
In one of
then.
these rooms, I guess. Uh, which one has the softest bed here? And I'm going to go to like each bed and just like jump on top of them.
You go from like I assume you go from each room.
Yeah.
You would find the softest bed if you went into the next room. It is the double bed that's in that room.
It's a double bed.
Yeah, like the king's bed.
Crash.
Yeah?
Crash. He's like Hakeem starts kind of calling out to you as you walk into the.
Yeah,
The
what's up?
idea was we'd share a room. I'm sure that's what Alina would be most comfortable with.
Okay.
I mean, I'm happy. If Crash wants to have a good evening, I would just say I snore very loudly.
Oh. What you do?
I think I snore as well.
Oh, okay, great. Well, shoot me in the foot then. You guys can do as you wish. I'll adjust to whatever.
Let's see. Wait. Did we pack it all? I forgot. I don't think we did.
You would have been given like
Oh yeah.
a few moments to pack. I don't know if I said it, but you would have been given time to create like a because you were told straight up by admin B that you would be going to Northern London if you know.
Yeah.
So you were given time to pack.
Okay.
Nice.
Good thing we have something that isn't stained with blood. Well, I don't mind. This bed's softer. It's a big one. I'm gonna sleep here.
Okay, that
Alright,
works.
Crash.
You guys bicker amongst yourselves on what you want to do. I want to crash out, and then I crash.
Oh,
Fucking
Oh
hell.
god, there we go.
Yeah, alright.
Hakeem kind of looks at Alina and shrugs, and then he'll just pick the bed closest to the door.
perfect. Alina will walk over to the other bed and then get Missy. Go like, Missy.
Under here.
Do you want some more tuna sandwich? She's gonna pull out some more tuna sandwich. She just shoved it in her bag.
I had my fill. And I want
Okay.
blood like old devils.
Hmm. Well, let's just go to bed. Then
Agreed.
perfect. She's gonna give him a little pet on the head. And then like scoop him into her arms and like cuddle up in bed.
Oh, he under the if you try to do that under the bed, he'll just like dig his claws in to the floor as you try to pull him out onto the bed. Stay under.
Okay. Never mind. One day you'll like these.
You see his eyes. You see his body fade from the darkness. Only his eyes are left, and he closes his eyes as he fades away, going to wherever he goes when he's not physical. And with that, you guys all take a long rest.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
needed.
Do your long rest stuff, and then let me know when you're ready to continue.
It's needed.
Ready.
Oh man, I was so weakened by that fight.
Yeah, same. How many hit points do you have left?
19. What about you?
15.
Fuck, it was close. Close fight.
It was
Huh?
close. You're
Oh.
dealing more damage than I was, so I was a bit like, ooh.
I
You
like
fucking
you.
quit on me, yeah. And I was starting to have a bad time. I was like, okay.
I like that you called it. I like that Hakeem was just like, "Now we're done."
Mm.
I liked that.
Yeah.
It's character growth.
It's a little character thing.
Character growth. It's exactly in character as well for him, you know? He's got nothing to prove, and he didn't want to fight anyway. He actually wanted to let you two fight so he could just continue cracking on with with the
Yay.
game. Yeah.
Oh my
Well, I've got
god, yeah.
17 hours on it, so if I keep going, I get the payout. So, you know. And I'll have to find some new way to get money fast. So, trying to make the most of it now. I'm ready, by the way.
Okay. Are you ready, Gigi?
Yeah, I'm all ready.
All right, you guys wake. You guys awake to a rather cloudy day. You can feel the excess warmth from last night, but currently the British clouds have set in, as we are all aware of.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
You would be aware, Hakeem, that this place does a free breakfast buffet for patrons,
Mm-hmm.
and currently it is. I'll say that the first person to wake. I don't know who has the best sleep schedule in this group, but they would wake up around about 7.
He gets up usually like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay, 6. Yeah, cool. You get up then.
Alina would probably wake up like 8:30, maybe.
Crash
Annoyingly,
would.
you were
Yeah.
to, as Nia said, you were to meet at 8, so that
Oh,
probably
okay.
won't
She'll wake
happen.
up. She'll begrudgingly wake up at 7:30. I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
sorry, Matt.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just gonna say Crash would only wake up when other people wake him up. That's kind of his whole thing. It's whenever other people start to wake up, he'll also begrudgingly start to get out of bed.
Cool. Yeah. You guys would all wake up together. Sorry, you would be woken up at Crash either by Hakeem or by Alina or by both, and I assume you guys would take advantage of the breakfast buffet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I'd be very
Yes.
worried if you didn't. And yeah, would you discuss anything at breakfast, or would you head straight to outside the hotel? 8 o'clock.
Alina, I noticed last night that your friend seemed to disappear somewhere after you're done chatting with him. Where did
Yeah.
he go off to?
Well, I don't know. Some kind of realm, I believe.
You two have a very peculiar relationship.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like some days, weirdly enough, he's the pet, but like, well, I wouldn't say pet. She's gonna like look over her shoulder and be like, "Please don't come out. Please don't come out. Please don't come out."
You don't see him.
Okay, and she's gonna do a little sigh of relief. But like some days I feel like I'm the cat. You know?
You feel
I
like
think
you're
he's well, no, as in like he's in charge. Well, I guess he is. So, yeah. I know. He's a little cutie though.
interesting. I've never owned a pet myself, so something I'm familiar with, to be honest.
Maybe we should find you one. We could like find you like a little stray rat or something, maybe? That
A
gives you
rat?
vibe. Yeah.
Rat is my vibe.
Oh, it's so your vibe.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if that's a compliment. but I'll.
He could like steal you pizza and stuff.
Okay, first of how the fuck would one even go about training a rat to steal pizza for it?
I don't know. What if you just like, you know? I feel like rats already get pizza on their own. I feel like you just need to train it to come to you.
That sounds like a bore. That would take so long. That'd be a drag.
You could just train Crash to get pizza for you.
Crash is not a pet. What is it with people thinking Crash is a pet all of a sudden?
Well, not really a pet, but like, Crash would definitely go steal some pizza.
Crash would steal a person if I convinced him. Alright? I don't want Crash to not be focused on the mission at hand. Remember, if Crash gets in trouble, I'm gonna get in trouble, and that's the last thing I need.
Aww. You love him.
What? No, I don't.
Just see a little bit. Yeah, you kind of do.
Yeah, I can confirm 100% I do not love Crash. Alright? I tolerate him, and I tolerate you.
There's definitely some kind of bromance going on here. Like, I saw that fight.
Yeah, you did, and you didn't stop it. I don't understand why not.
Well, because you look like you were having so much fun.
What about that appeared to be fun to you?
I mean, Crash was laughing.
Rip my fucking armor.
Oh yeah, good times.
You know what? That's another thing, actually. Everyone's so obsessed with Crash. But no one's ever really taken a moment to explain to me how the fuck you turned into a devil. What's that about? What stories about you?
It's like super duper boring. Crash is way more interesting. Let's focus on that one. You can see that she's like being very evasive and doesn't really want to talk about it.
Alina, you know, I can tell that you're being very evasive and not trying to talk about it. But fine.
I love
Let me
Cocoa
just-
Pops. Who loves
Yeah.
Cocoa? Let's get some of those.
Yeah, sure. So he'll eat his scrambled eggs in peace. Just like,
All right. If that is it for everyone's breakfast stuff, you guys would head outside. You would see by the car park next to a bunch of police cruisers and RDH armored vehicles. You see that an officer, like a higher level RDH officer, is currently speaking with a group of the soldiers, almost giving sort of a half speech. You hear him as you walk closer. You hear, and that is how the Yorkshire Ripper could have been caught if they had not stopped tracking these tracks. And that's what I expect from you people today. You will check every area until the pilgrim is found. Is that clear? Yes, sir! Is yelled out as he begins to bark specific orders. You hear, however, over this way, as you see, Nia is standing there with a group of others. Immediately, who appears to be the sort of head of the group, just like how Hakeem is sort of in the center. A pink-haired girl, scarred face, looks round and goes, "Oh, there. This is us. And you're the preliminary group, right?
nice to meet you.
Mika." She holds her hand out.
Hakeem! As I shake her hand.
Good to meet you. Let me introduce us and, yeah, our little band of wankers. We're Squad 4, nickname For the Money. Of course, you've met Nia. We're the two humans of this little group. Over here, this is Angst, as she points to a humanoid being who is almost immediately you notice this thing is a devil. You see its very elongated, long body. As you see, it's where a human's hair would normally be. You just see these red and black crystals just sticking out of its scalp. These black eyes with red irises, and slowly just scans. You can see that it's breathing quite deeply in a hushed way. She goes, "Yeah, don't worry about him. He's always like that." And this here is Billy. As she indicates someone who.
Was it Echo again?
Yeah, Echo again. Sorry, Gigi.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
It's all good.
What's the name of the third guy again?
Billy. As you see this,
No, the one before.
she just referred to him as Angst.
Angst.
Yeah.
Okay.
As she'll go, "This is Billy. I suppose, yeah, I need to say classifications. We've got Angst Devil and Performance Fiend." As Billy immediately walks up to all of you and goes, "I am so happy to meet you all. Please, please," as he goes to shake everyone's hand very warmly.
Aww.
You see that he's got this rather ridiculous headpiece on. It's this weird smiling caterpillar plushie that he seems to have just attached to a hair clip and shoved in his hair.
Crash doesn't take his eyes off of it. Does Billy go up to Crash?
He's going to try and shake everyone's hand.
I shake Billy's hand and I reach up and I kind of poke at the caterpillar. What's
Oh,
that?
my friend. Yeah. On my first mission, I was told I could have anything that I wanted if I did a good job, and I did. So I got him on my head.
I love him. What's his
Ah.
name?
His name is L.
Oh. Oh, that suits him.
I think he does too. I think he does it. Mika then goes, "Billy, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it." Yeah. It's gonna be fun working together. Well, actually, that's what we needed to talk about.
Yeah,
Basically,
working together. That's news
we're
for
gonna be.
us.
We'll cover more ground if we take 2 areas of northern London. Of course, we're going to exchange numbers and stuff. What police officer over there was explaining is, whatever happens to Pilgrim, we're pretty sure he's going to get a bit desperate right now. So he's likely to strike. Of course, we've given you the locations of the known bases. He likes to show up in big areas of, artistic places he can express himself. Fucking psycho. Just make sure we keep in touch with each other if we find anything. We heard about the psychic devil paper stuff as well.
Library devil, yeah. The book devil, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that, and also he possessed one of you guys or
Oh,
something.
yeah, that'd be me.
Right. Okay, and that was from a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
It's like a really creepy letter in a bottle.
Hmm.
So if you see those, don't pick it up. Learn that lesson.
Okay. So don't read it. Lovecraft rules, sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely Lovecraft rules. That was
Yeah. Okay.
definitely wow.
Cool. All right. But right then, and yeah, if we find this guy first, don't worry, we'll give you some credit, so you go up in the ranks and all that.
Oh, you guys
You'll
are so
give
nice.
us some credits. Interesting. Okay.
Well, yeah, preliminary squad. We were a preliminary squad once too. Yeah, we were. We were really cool. But then we got better. Yeah, that's true, Billy. Don't fucking blow it.
Well,
Nice.
thank you.
I'm gonna kind of like have a side eye to Hakeem. Be like, I just like I just remembered something really silly. Don't worry, it's about like I left something in the hotel. Hakeem, can I just chat to you really quickly?
Certainly. Let's go.
She's gonna pull him to the side and like
Mhm.
whisper and be like, um, I don't know if this is just me being very uh paranoid, but isn't it just really weird that these like three people are just like us?
What are you talking about? They're just like us. What do you mean?
Like it's kind of scary how like each one of them is just like us in like okay, come on. There's one that made a joke about like money. That's so you. One of them's got a little guy on his head. Like, come on, that's me. And then the other one's like crazy, like Crash.
Where are you going with this?
I don't know. I think it's really weird. I mean, maybe it's a coincidence, but I think it's just a little weird that they're just like exactly like us.
They're not exactly like us. Didn't you hear what she said? They were preliminaries, and now they've got the job. And they're gonna probably try and take as much credit and money as they can if they find a guy.
No, but I mean
So,
like personality wise, they're just like a little bit creepily too similar.
you see the similarities. You're not wrong there.
Is there
So,
like, are we sure these guys are for legit real?
what? What do you mean?
Well,
Legit real?
well, okay, hear me out. Weird things are happening, devils are weird, we all know this.
Uh-huh.
Could they possibly be kind of suspicious and creepy and maybe evil?
uh, you know, even if you are right, what I tend to realize is devils are way too mischievous and powerful for you to do anything about it, even if you do catch on. Say these guys are fake. At some point, they're gonna try and ambush us, in which case we'll just have to be ready. There's no way
That's
of
what
us
I'm saying,
preventing.
we need to prepare and be careful.
Yes, but if we prepare for something that isn't even real, we're wasting time. You just gotta go about it the way we go about everything. Expect anything and everything to try and kill us and try and stay alive. I mean, that's what I've been
Okay,
doing.
I just thought to make it like a thing, because they're seeming kind of creepily similar.
Hakeem
Fine.
gives her a look. You can tell that she seems quite serious about it. Can I just inspect these people? Have I heard of these people before? Like, you
Please,
know.
yeah, roll a history because
Yeah.
you have worked at RDH for a while, so you would have heard about the squads.
Yeah. Exactly. That is a 6.
Ah, okay. With a six, you know that you know the names of all the squads. You know that yeah, you wouldn't know anything about like the members. You have heard of this squad for the money before. That
Yeah,
is
fair
that
enough.
is that has been a name that have been they've been established for a while. You know that Squad 3 is called Legion. You know Squad 2 is called the Knights of Windsor, and you know that Squad 1 is called the Ark of Heaven. That
Hmm.
is the names. You know that For the Money has been established before. You've never met these people before,
Yeah.
so you don't really know. You've only this is the first time you've met them like everyone else.
The name's legit. And if this did have anything to do with that individual, there wouldn't be any way of him knowing about the different like squads anyway. You know?
Unless he's on the inside.
Now you're being paranoid. All right.
Okay, fine. Call your
Thank you for bringing
conspiracy
it up.
theorist.
I'll keep an eye out though for it. So thank you.
Okay.
As
She's
as
sitting
you
down.
have this conversation, there would be this sort of awkward
Yeah.
silence as the squad for the money look at you, Crash. Mika sort of just checks her phone. She's checking details. Her and Nia start discussing. where to start looking and where for the other group to start looking. As they do this, Angst walks towards you.
So you're gonna give us some credit for, well, if we miss out on stuff, I trust you guys completely.
He starts looking down at you, breathing heavily.
Your breath stinks.
Have you smelt it before? This pilgrim's energy.
Huh? This guy of yours is pretty weird.
Yeah, go. Angst, leave him alone. Come on, come back, boy. As the Angst Devil walks slowly away from you, you would be rejoined by Hakeem and Alina. Right, so we're going to be working our way west side down along, eat. She goes, never eat soggy. Around the south side, then up to east. You're going the opposite way, west, north, back to east. We all meet up, then we're going to have to start heading central. Well, actually, the police are around central. Just keep your ears peeled for, stuff from the police, stuff from us. We both got, yours is a fiend. I was told you had a devil as well.
It's a long story. As I kind of give a glare to Alina.
Right.
She just shrugs.
Okay. See this look of sort of nervousness almost from her. Billy laughs. Angst doesn't do anything, and Nia just sort of scowls. She goes, "Right, well, best of luck."
And to you.
As you'll be given your
Stay
room.
alive. Hakeem just says to them, "Stay alive."
We're pretty good at doing that. She
Until
gives a smile, but there's sort of something behind the smile of of reality. But she'll go,
Yeah.
"You too." With that, you guys will start your patrol around northern London. Around, I assume, the route that she highlighted.
Yep. Let's go for it.
All right. For the first couple of hours of this patrol, please could you make a perception or investigation check, everyone? This is like a group check.
Perception investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh!
Damn.
23 for me.
14 perception from me.
About 7.
Okay, do not worry. You passed what I was expecting with flying colours.
Oh, thank God.
You begin to check large areas, just sort of places where this person would strike. There is one of his dens is highlighted. You briefly poke in. You see that police officers are already around there, and they have been removing any sort of papers from this sort of office that he rented out. They've been moving them away as to not get possessed, as they have heard of what this thing is capable of. As you sort of dip into there, crash. You sense this scent that you smelt previously the previous day, but it's far, and it's also very faint, but it's building. You never smelt it like this before. Previously, it was this crescendo of energy, but this time it's this slow burn feeling.
I stand still for a little bit as I try to take it in and make sense of what I'm smelling, but it's the same. It's a very familiar, or it's
It's
the
what you
same.
smelt before you went into the library.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's not. It's not as strong. It's not as potent as it was when you did that.
It's far, but it's here. I smell him.
Alright then. Did you say it's in the direction of those fuckers from Team 3? Squad 3? 4, sorry, so Squad 4.
It's actually not. It's at the sort of the crown of northern London right now, which is the opposite to where they are.
Yeah, it's that way. So not near them.
Okay then. Let's get going then, Squad 5.
Let's kill something.
As you guys head off, you'd take the bus ride there. Well, actually, would you walk or would you take the bus there?
What's cheaper?
Walking. You guys
Walk, yeah.
walk your way there. Eventually, there would be a report. I think with the 23, you would actually notice, Hakeem.
Mhm.
There is a report of a missing woman. It's only just gone out, but she has just been registered missing since last night.
Seems as
Called
if
Alisa Frost.
Elisa Frost. God, how many hours has it been since she went missing?
It would have been. They would have actually. I would say they've heightened the. They've shortened the amount of time required to make it a missing person. So it's been 12 hours now.
Fucking hell.
Normally it has to be 24, I believe, to register
Yeah.
a missing person.
Yeah.
I'll say in this state of crisis, they have increased it, decreased it.
I'll let the team know that this has gone on.
Okay. Well, have a look around then, shall we?
Let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm trying my best to keep on that scent that I have.
You guys begin to make your way there. Yeah, you would get a message from Mika actually, as she would say, Angst has a scent, but it's crazy far away. It's in your neck of the woods. We're heading over now.
Heads up, guys. Squad 4 seem to be on the same trail. Good on you, Crash, for getting that scent so quickly.
Well, thanks.
As you guys would make your way, eventually finding a creative arts school, you notice that being actually I don't know if it is Sunday, but currently it is closed.
Is the scent leading in there?
Yeah, it's in there.
I walk up to like the front door of it.
You would
Of
find
the
the
place.
door swings open. As you see that it's almost been forced open. And Hakeem, you would look around to see that the security has been tampered with.
Shit. Okay.
As I'm going to move
Oh my god.
Here we go.
and I'm going to reveal the entrance to the Arts College. As could you guys please place yourselves here, if that's all right, as this is the entrance.
Yes.
Oh my god, it's fucking huge. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay, yeah. I was like zooming out and I was like, where are we?
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
you
That
have
was
to
the
zoom out
exact
to zoom
same.
it. I'm just assuming you would like call it in to be like, officers should get here now, but yeah, you're going to take a look
Would do.
before the trail runs cold. Say
Yeah.
now you guys all head in, you see the following. It's currently like dim light in this area, but can
Okay.
still perceive it. You see the hallway, the main sort of area, and you also see two. I don't know if they're showing up particularly well, but you see two doors, one on your left and one on your right.
Okay, yep.
You can also just continue to head in. Sorry, I'll leave you guys to it.
Well, this is a big place.
Mm.
Should we
Yeah.
follow May's rules and go left only?
Are
It's
those
not
the
a bad
rules for
idea.
maze?
Yeah, you could just keep going left and you find the way out.
It's not a bad idea.
Sure, yeah.
But
But if my
also,
scent
what's
picks
your...
up, I'll tell you.
Yeah, what's the scent thingy?
How is it doing?
All right, roll a perception as you get in here.
Will do. 19.
19. Your scent in this area, you see that something's trying to like throw it off, but your sense sort of points you around here in this direction.
I think left is the way to go.
Mhm.
You're good at this, Alina.
Thank you. I like mazes.
All right.
Is it, what type of stuff is like along the walls and stuff of this arts college?
So this is, you'd see a very varied amount. There's lots of photographs of previous artwork. There's lots of photographs of events, music events, performance events. You see there's some people in like Shakespearean clothing. There's people in contemporary performances. You see metalwork. You see modern art, contemporary art. It's all around tables and desks around here.
Hakeem would take a moment to just stare at the metalwork, look at his sculpture and everything, and you might hear a sniffle or two from his direction, but he'd very quickly just get.
Are you
See
sick or
this-
something?
Yeah, there just must be a lot of dust in the air. So
Yeah.
we don't. Right?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
You would
And,
find
one,
this room
two.
says metalworks room. You would open the door, as you would find this room is a lot more. There's a lot less. There's basically no photos on the wall. This room is full of machinery. It's full of devices for sort of bending metal, working with metal.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
At this
it's been a while
point,
since
the
I've seen
smell sort of goes cold for you, Crash.
The scent goes cold.
Yeah, the scent is gone. Sorry, Hakeem, what were you saying?
No, Hakeem wasn't saying anything. He was talking to himself.
Where the hell did it go? I can't smell it anymore. It was here. It was supposed to be here.
Scent, you mean?
Yeah, it's gone.
Cool. We gotta look alive then. Don't want anything jumping out at us.
Are there any other doors in this place?
You gonna make a perception check?
Yes.
Because you don't currently see any. You see plenty of windows dotted around here, but you can't see any doors right off the bat.
It's a 12 perception.
You don't see any more doors. You just see the door behind you.
Okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense. There must be something here.
It must be something that the devil's done to make it appear as if there's no other way. Surely there's gotta be
this-
some.
Is this a chest down here?
Yeah, you see, it's not. So that's the only thing I had. This is like an ottoman, basically, to store equipment in it. So yeah, it's basically like a chest, modern day
Oh.
chest, you might say.
Yeah, Alina's gonna open it.
Cool. You open it. As you do, you see a piece of paper down there. Please, can you roll a intelligence or a dex saving throw to quickly look away? as you recognise
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, intelligence or dexterity, yeah?
Yeah.
Monty got
Easy
this.
good. 15.
You notice it and you immediately look away.
Guys, don't look in the chest.
What? Why not?
There's another piece of paper in the chest.
Duh.
Man, I'm really good at this.
Good looking out, Lena.
Yeah. How are we supposed to? Maybe we should just. She's gonna close the chest.
Yeah.
Be like, let's just quarantine this for now.
How do you quarantine it?
As in, like, just close the chest
You
and
just
like.
close the
sit
lid.
there.
Okay, cool.
She'll sit on top of it as well.
Cool. Very much
Uh,
quarantine.
That's quarantined.
Quarantine is there now, so we're...
Yeah. Cool. So that was a trap. Maybe let's not open things. That's a good idea. I do really want to read it though.
What? No, why would you want to read it?
Cause like last time I got a bit of info. You know what I mean? Fine.
Oh, maybe we could use the paper to get the trail back though. I don't know if it's worth it.
How are we gonna get the trail back with the paper?
If it's related serial killer, it might have it sent, is what I mean.
Maybe. It doesn't do anything if you just touch it, right?
Yeah, but it's like when I opened the chest, I almost looked at it, and I think if we open it again, you'll look at it. You know what I mean? Like, I guess maybe it is if I read it rather than look at it, but I don't think that's a good thing to risk.
I get you. Seeing as you had a first-hand experience with the damn thing, take your lead on it.
Maybe we could just wait for the guys and then like a lab could check it out? I know that's gonna take forever, but it might be a safer option.
Right now, what we need to do is find out where this fucker is hiding. There's a missing person at the moment, so the longer we take, the more likely that individual is gonna kick the bucket.
I think we should scan the rest of this area. Find them.
Cool.
Okay.
But
I'm done.
I think it's best for us to move as a team. So I'm going to Crash is gonna. Is he able to pick up the anvil at all to place onto the chest?
Your strength is 20, correct?
It is. Yes.
Yes, you would be able to pick the anvil up and place it on top of the chest. It would slow you down as you move it, but you'd be able to
Yeah.
do so.
Move! And I'm just like saying towards Alina.
Okay. She'll jump off of it.
Quarantine.
I'll just, in case it's important, I'll do this. There we go.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
On top.
Okay. Now we came here to kill something, so let's find it and kill it, okay?
Okay.
Let's get out of this boring room.
You return to the hub.
Okay.
Hakeem, do you join them?
Of course.
Oh, good. Where would you head next? You would see this.
Oh, there's another door up here.
Correct.
I can't see this wall super well. Is there another door over here somewhere?
There is not. There's no door there. There's just windows and artwork on that wall.
Yeah.
And then there's another one here.
Okay, so there are 3 doors. One around here, one up
Yeah, so
here, and
there's
one
one
above
here.
us.
Yeah. You see the actually you would be able to see the labels, so you see fur work down there. You see music and performance space there, and you see the main gallery there.
Right, I won't lie to you guys. I feel like this guy likes music.
I was thinking the same thing.
He gives music vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He gives
like-
music vibes.
Yeah,
Does.
like I don't know. Musicians are weird.
All right, I'll trust you guys.
You enter. As actually, there we go. As you enter the music space, you see it hasn't been kept in very good condition. Clearly, like there wasn't much cleanup done the day before. There's a lot of instruments just set up around here. A lot of sheet music on this desk, and you do notice here, along with the sheet music, there's also this map of the known new United Kingdom.
Can I
Upon
go have a look at the map?
upon closer inspection, you would see drawn in this blue pen, you see marks around London. You see dots spread around the west, south, the east, central. You see different lines being drawn between them. As you see this weird star symbol shine out, and as it does, as all three of you are looking at it, can I get intelligence saving throws from all of you?
Oh shit. Okay.
Fucking hell.
This is gonna be
Intelligence.
very good for me.
Oh, nice. Oh my god. Oh no.
That is a unnatural one.
Okay. A
It's a
dirty
natural.
one.
It's a natural, clean 20 for me.
Very clean natural 20. And then
Right.
from... Oh, I just saw... Yeah, sorry, you did the one above. Cool. Alina, you've experienced this before. You recognize it. You feel yourself. You channel that energy within you. Your heart beats suddenly and you're able to push away this energy. You still remember the shape of the star, but you push it away. Hakeem, you find yourself suddenly... Your head is becoming invaded. Some whispering voice, some... the five victim, the five, canonical, the five. And then you hear numbers. You hear numbers. The number chants through your mind. How much debt you have, the number keeps replaying in your head, and you're able to smack the map away. And as you do, crash.
Yes.
You find yourself completely just feel yourself leave your body. You're only your mind at this point. But even then, let's see how a fiend works. As can we please all roll initiative as Crash is going to start to fight.
Oh shit. Oh
And as the
shit.
pilgrim has now possessed you, Crash.
Oh, fucking hell.
As some overwhelming influence takes you, Crash, as you sense something almost like a puppeteer hang over your body. I will say there's no surprise round because, Alina, you actually haven't experienced this. You recognize what's happening with Crash right now. As
Yeah.
can we all roll initiative? And then I will roll for the pilgrim.
No way, the pilgrim has something to do with this? No.
So on the pilgrim's turn, he will be taking Crash's action, and then Crash can try and do something on his turn to break free.
Okay, guys. Whatever happens, it's my fault.
All right. As I'm going to actually open your character sheet, Dismembered, for no reason whatsoever.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, Crash,
yeah.
it's your turn, Hakeem, with the pilgrim on deck.
Hakeem looks over towards Crash, recognizing that unfortunately he has been taken over. So he will waste no time, as I will immediately go to grapple him, like I had done so beforehand, because that would work. But before I do so, I'm gonna move myself kind of like here by the table.
Okay.
I should move myself between the tables, so if we go like here. Yep, and I'll try and grapple him.
Okay. Please roll athletics.
My athletics is -3, so let's see how this goes. 13!
Ooh.
Oh.
Fuck.
As the possessed Crash smacks the chain away, looking to you with sort of like dead eyes. You see, this is even worse than Alina, because at least Alina seemed to, in her downfall, be like initially like fighting back, and misfortune was there. But at this point, there seems to be this overwhelming domination over Crash.
You're in there, Crash. I'm not gonna hold back this time. So I'm just gonna back up. You said that we were by the. I know our starting positions were kind of all over the place. But you said that we were looking at the map, right? So we were generally around the.
Yeah, sorry. So Alina would be here. So yeah, everyone's around the map. Yeah.
Cool. I will move then. I'm gonna get right back up then. I'm gonna go right back up. I'm gonna go all the way in the corner. Now my turn.
Okay. The Pilgrim. I think with a 1. I'm going to give him a roll to see if he can access that part. He's not able to fully access all of his abilities, but he is going to move towards. He is going to move to Alina, as he'll go. You had your chance, but I found someone else. Someone whose shoulders work better in the art. As he is going to make his attacks. He'll be using his... no, hand axe. He's actually going to take out the hand axe for this. As he will purposely be slashing at your legs, Alina. And you know what? He will go reckless, because he at least has that feature. That's a 22 to hit, 11 slashing damage as he slices on your legs.
Damn. Good bitch.
As that's it. Crash, is your turn in your own. With Alina on deck, in your own head. You find yourself just dominated. You feel that feeling once again, being overwhelmed by something. What would you like to try and do?
Okay. So how does this work? Am I able to do my actions as normal or no? Is it like a one?
I believe we said that you can try and. Yes. The Pilgrim in your head appears before you. This skinny man is standing ahead of you, this powerful knife in his hands, glowing with energy, something overwhelming behind him. All you see is these two slit red eyes glowing behind him.
Okay. I have an idea. And if I'm able to move at all, I want to ask you something, Mr. DM.
Yeah?
Actually, I want to text this to you.
Alright.
Second.
Oh shit, he's cooking.
Well, okay, I'll put it this way. When you were a devil, yes.
Shit! No, that's like... Oh no, that's fucked then.
So yeah, when you were a devil, yes to what you just said. But you don't know right now.
Okay, I won't do that. I won't do that then right now. I might later, but not right now. Instead, can I just attempt to fight off whatever domination's in my mind right now?
Yeah, go for it. I'd say. I think how we did with Lena is she'd be fighting him in her head. So make your attacks. So treat yourself as like you are your own person in your own head.
So I'm attacking?
Yeah, go for it.
Screw it, okay. No, it's an 11. For 6. Why does the bad guy roll better in my body than I do?
Yeah. As you miss him, he dodges these attacks. You are not able to get a hold of your body, as it is Alina's turn with Hakeem on deck.
Alina's gonna try to cast blindness, deafness.
Ooh, okay.
To try and
Good.
blind him.
All right. What save is that?
That is Constitution saving throw.
It's a Constitution save. I thought it was Wisdom. Not with advantage. It's normal. As you misfortune appears around you, you send out this overwhelming energy of loneliness into his own eyes. As it's a 24. Unfortunately, the psychic green energy just bursts from his body, repelling the spell.
Okay. That is absolutely fine. With my bonus action, can I like disengage as a bonus action? Is that a thing?
Not as a bard. You can move away from him, but he will get opportunity attack.
Can I try and shove him?
You've just used your actions,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay, that wouldn't be a thingy.
Yeah.
You know what? She'll try and get away and deal with the opportunity attack. I think it's slightly
Okay.
different.
He is going to make an opportunity attack. He'll have advantage because he's still using her. That's a 21 to hit you. Unfortunately, 9 slashing damage as he slashes your back as you move away. But you do get your full movement wherever you'd like to go.
Great. Alina's looking rough, but at least she's away. She's gonna go over here.
All right. I'll move misfortune as well. All right. If you just move yourself, it's Hakeem's turn with the pilgrim on deck.
Okay. Hakeem's gonna. Lena's moved now, hasn't she? Let's see. So. Hakeem will get. Yeah. He's gonna move again across the room. Here. Make sure that's actually 10. Lovely. Yeah, let's go for a strike with the scythe again. This will just be a sweep, so he'll let the change run along his hand, and he'll sweep it across the top of the table, as the blade will kind of cut from across the table.
Okay.
Against oh boy, be nice to me.
Should be.
He read that, didn't he? So this is at advantage.
Yeah, advantage. Yeah. You should be advantage.
Yep.
Yes.
17 to hit.
Hits.
That hits. We are going to go with the first amount of damage you dealt. You can do this thing. I think it's on your sheet. You can toggle advantage. It's right.
Oh yeah.
It's right at the top. So you can go to it. That means you just roll it as advantage. You don't need to hit it twice. But we'll do the 5 because that is the first amount of damage. So you
Nice.
dealt 5 points damage, and the pilgrim needs to make a Constitution check to keep control. He just makes it.
We'll see about that, because then I will, as this attack has gone through. Let's see, which one do I want to use? I will utter the word "Oh," as can you please make for me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. As dismemberment, you recognize from the bleariness of your sight that's no longer yours, you recognize this powerful devil radiating from Hakeem. As you'll make a wisdom save.
Yes.
19, unfortunately.
Oh, my bad.
Oh no,
Do I
no,
have
we'll
advantage on
go
that?
with you. I'm happy to go with you.
No, I didn't. Did we have
Okay,
advantage with that?
No, fair enough.
No.
Right. That was 19, unfortunately.
Okay.
Doesn't go through then. Never mind. So that's fine. Cool. I'm gonna spend a key point. Patient. Oh wait, no. Is it? He's not blinded, is he?
No, not right now.
Cool. So I'm gonna spend a key point. Patient defense.
Okay.
I'll also move. I'm gonna move away from Alina. I move 20 here, and 20 up here.
Yeah.
He's gonna go nail her. As you see, Hakeem very speedily kind of covers the room. My
He
turn.
will move up to you. Once again, the pilgrim walks up to you and will grab at you and be like, "No, you're stronger than that. Give me that rage of yours." As can you make a Constitution saving throw, Crash? As he's going to try and force your rage out.
Oh fuck. Okay. 18.
Oh,
You are not able to be. He got a dirty 20 as
Fuck.
Crash's body, out of his will rage. As
Shit.
he once again, not really caring about your body, he will go for a reckless attack. However, you have vision defense, so he will just get neutral attacks. Oh, sorry, attack. Actually, no attacks. He's going to draw out his claws in his rage, so he gets 2 attacks now.
Go. One with my
So
bonus
first-
action though. Just so I only have
No!
1 attack.
1 attack. Okay,
Oh.
so you only get 1 attack, but it is a natural 20.
Fuck
Oh.
me.
And that is 15 points of damage as the claws just jams itself into Hakeem's ribs as he sort of drives them like super far. Like right now, his fingertips are inside you right now, Hakeem. As that is the end of Pilgrim's turn. It is now Crash's turn with Alina on deck. There we go. I only feel this when I'm really letting it all out on them. This is good. You are now actually raging in
My
your head
head.
as well, though, so you can now use your rage features.
We'll fucking do. Okay. I'm gonna try again to just attack it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's supposed to be advantage, my bad. I'll roll again. So it's a 21 to hit for 7
21
slashing.
hits. As you deal this damage, he's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah. He maintains control. However,
Am I?
every
Yeah.
time he has to do this, the DC will increase for him. I just want to say that.
Am I able to attack him again with a bonus action or no?
Yeah, so he actually activated your rage already, so
Yeah.
yes, you can attack again.
Then fuck him. 1 second. As a 17 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
7 slashing.
Okay, increased DC. He's able to make it again. He maintains control.
Oh, this is fucked. Okay, that's me.
Alina, it is your turn with Hakeem on deck.
Okay.
You currently see he is Crash has stabbed Hakeem in the ribs.
Fantastic. Random question. Can I use Cure Wounds on myself?
Yes, you can.
Fantastic. I'm gonna do that first.
Okay.
So, slash. Okay, perfect. That saves my life a little bit. Then she's going to, with her bonus action, walk over to the map.
Okay.
And
sorry.
rip it up to see if that might do something.
Okay. Yeah, you grab the map as. Can you please? I'm gonna say Misfortune will help you with this action to like try and draw out some of the demonic energy with claws. Can you make an attack on it, please? Just use your devil attack, and we'll go from there.
Perfect. Do-do-do.
That'll be because Misfortune's helping you with this.
Thank you. Is that natural weapons?
Yeah, that'll be your natural weapon roll, so just click
perfect.
that.
15 to hit.
Cool. You begin to tear the map up as little beads of green energy begin to spark from it. Inside your head, Crash, you see the pilgrim as he has to roll again.
Oh shit, okay.
As he doesn't make it. As your eyesight returns, Crash. As you find your mind no longer dominated. Alina, with all your strength, you rip the map apart.
Yes.
And with that, the pilgrim leaves with one last whisper as he says, I will complete the 5. I will make them all beautiful before you get to me. As that is the last thing you hear from him for now, Crash.
God. Oh. God. I go down to my knees. I'm just holding my head.
As you pull out your hand, your claw from Hakeem's chest, with blood, it's coughing up blood as he grips his wound, and he drops to a knee.
Perfect. Alina's gonna go over and cast Cure Wounds again, but on Hakeem.
Okay, roll Cure Wounds.
That's 6 healing points.
I'm gonna actually one thing I'm gonna do because I don't like how weak healing is in standard D&D. We're gonna double the dice. So can you add an extra D8 to that?
Yeah.
Good rule, good rule. Yeah, we did the
Can I
same.
do that
Yeah, I
for
just don't
myself?
like 6 doesn't feel right. It needs more. 10 feels more appropriate actually. Yeah, I agree.
Wrong.
Perfect. Can I add a D8 to myself as well?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I forgot you rolled. Yeah. That's my
Beautiful.
fault.
That's fine. That can
Yeah,
give me
and
3 more. That's nice.
As Misfortune certainly seemed happier healing you than Hakeem, but he doesn't vocalize his opinion.
That's good.
Appreciate that, Lena.
That's okay.
Oh,
Well,
awesome.
that worked. Thank goodness.
I'm thinking about the paper and that.
Let's
I
do
don't like.
that.
I don't like reading. I really don't like reading.
Yeah.
They were in my head. I heard them. They were just. They're out. They're gone. They're out, and I'll kill them when I see them. God.
Well, let's hurry up. We wasted some time here. He's just stalling at this point. We need to figure out where he is with that hostage.
I will start piecing my head together from myself raging.
Yeah.
As it slowly goes back to normal. And I start to walk out.
Hakeem is gonna make his way over towards this door here. Is this a door?
There's no door. Sorry, that was a mistake of me. I accidentally revealed that section. There's just windows there.
There's
there
a door
door-
beneath us and above us.
There's
Door
one there.
up
This
here.
is there. Yeah.
Go to this door, giving us the big
Yeah.
one.
You notice that this door, for the first time, you look in. As I will reveal most of what's in there because you'll be able to see. There's very good light in this room. You would see the main exhibit. You see several pieces of, and you notice the door is locked this time.
Do I reckon I could force it open?
You could try.
I don't want to waste the time. There might be a key somewhere around here. Maybe another way of getting in.
Maybe in the room beneath us over there.
Good idea.
Down this way.
Let's head over there then.
All right. You make your way in. Once again, the door is not locked. You see leather work, or basically the textiles area. You would enter in, see multiple sewing machines, However, you do notice that quite a few tools in this room are gone currently. They've been taken. Could people give me investigation or perception checks while in this room, since you'll be looking for stuff after noticing stuff's missing?
I don't think Crash is gonna do that. He doesn't want to accidentally find something he didn't want to find.
Yeah.
What are we rolling?
Investigation or perception.
That is oh, sorry, I rolled at advantage, so that's a
We'll
17.
just go with the first thing, so it'll be 17. Which is good enough, as you do find a key. However, as you lift, you notice it's underneath this bear pelt, which is you realize is quite ridiculous. As you suddenly realize, wait, that is ridiculous. As you see a piece of paper is next to the key. Can you please roll an intelligence or a dexterity saving throw?
I will use my inspiration.
Okay, all right. Using your inspiration.
It's got to be above an 11.
It will
Come on,
have to be
baby.
above an 11. Okay.
Nice. Oh my
Fucking
god.
right. Just as you feel the energy from this thing, you perfectly shift the bear rug down and pick the key up perfectly. As you end up with the key to the main exhibit.
Hi.
If I see another piece of paper, it'll be way too soon, guys. Jesus. Alright then. Let's go kill that fucker.
Yeah. Let's do it. I can't wait.
Hakeem goes up to the door, sets the key.
Cool. It opens perfectly fine as you enter the main gallery. You see many exhibits. You see this one here built up of these crystals in very strange positions. You notice this almost like a torture device chair full of needles. You see this very obscure one with these suits of armor inside different textured walls. And you also see this on the ground. This sort of what looks to be some sort of street art. This strange thing, and also this Iron Maiden.
Oh fuck! Fucking Iron Maiden in the corner. Jesus.
You should also hear a scream from down here.
Hakeem will dash towards there quickly.
As you move enough, you would see.
Oh fuck.
The man that you know to be the pilgrim would walk out. I know I've put a token here, but he would be holding the shoulder blades of Wood. As he would look to you guys, go, I did it. I made them look real. Beautiful, but you really should go. You really should.
Fucking dead.
No, I'm not. I'm really alive. And now, as from around the room, you see these skulls light up, glowing and suddenly being engulfed in this black fire as a devil emerges from behind him. On your phone, Hakeem, you begin to hear multiple pings as he goes, I'm distracting everyone right now with more of my papers. You're not going to get any help. They're being held up. And Jack over here, we've got a contract to fulfill. As the black mass behind him, the two red eyes show up again, and a top hat forms above its head as the serial killer devil stands behind the pilgrim.
Fuck.
With that, we will end today's session.
No!
And
Oh!
guys,
No!
I also want to congratulate you guys because you have all leveled up to level 4 as well.
Yes!
Yay!
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
It's been sweet, thank you, but fuck, why do we have to stop?
Shit.
I want to keep going.
Oh my fucking
Oh, I
god.
want to keep going so bad. This is gonna suck. I have
Same.
to win. Fuck, man. Oh.
So no, we'll leave it there.
Sure.
No, I get you. Fucking thank you, Jermaine. That was shit, man. That was so good.
Yeah, I had a
So
lot of
good.
fun. And we'll have our fight next time. So yes, level 4 people. Yeah,
Mm.
I trust you guys to level up and all that.
Sure, yeah.
If you have any questions, send it my way. I'll just.
Hello, and thanks for watching / listening. If you enjoyed this podcast and you'd like to see more, consider subscribing to us. As you can hear, I now have a much better microphone, and I can assure you it'll be the one I will be using for all the sessions to come. On behalf of everyone at Dungeon Delinquency, I'd like to say thank you all for all the views, likes, and comments. Everything is much appreciated, and it really just makes our day. So until next time, stay safe.